things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking.
Got some room to run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
The Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Play number 9 on this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete! He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Red Raiders are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now adjusting. On the run, deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Pulls throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, now 14-0. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got his man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's bumped. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. And as time runs out here in the 2nd quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. Just like the end of the game, the first half can finish up with a defensive penalty, so there will be one more untimed down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. The Cyclones will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got the quick pass.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The run from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pettis. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. We talk about pocket presence. There's also pocket punishment that's part of it, and he was able to withstand it and deliver the football.
It comes with the job description, Reese. You know as a quarterback that this is going to happen and eventually. You are going to get hit. So why not then deliver touchdowns deep down the field? Doesn't get any better than that.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. The 50. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Toledo was able to cap off a close one inside the Glass Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Kevin, thanks. Great move. Now he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Turns on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Steps away to find some room. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Cyclones, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It'll be a draw. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to the left. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Rides the back on the option to give. Spins away from the defense. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Ernie on the Jets. 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll take a shot. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They try to pop a run on the draw. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.